he's like shit off a stick.
Do you want to give a shirt away?
Right, well, everybody, and welcome to... Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. There's two of us.
Yes.
Welcome to the match preview for Sunderland versus Burnley, live at the Stadium Light, 3 o'clock on Saturday.
There's a lot we've got to get through on this video, absolutely loads, because it's just been rumours and speculation all over the not in regarding Sunderland.
But that's all it is, rumours and speculation. Until we see scarf pics, we don't know what the actual F is going on.
But before we get on with the rest of the video, Stephen's got something to tell you.
Have I?
Yep. What do I always say at the beginning of videos? We hate seeing it.
Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, please, because it really means a lot to us.
Right then. Right, Stephen, there's so much news to get through. Where do you want to start? Obviously, we're going to be talking about Burnley as well later on in the video.
Well, I think the best place to start is just a brief look back at the Sheffield game.
Aye, obviously I've done my review, people saying it. You can start, kick this one off if you want.
Wait, I mean, I tried to watch what I could. As you know, I was away representing Sunderland AFC and the veterans community in the Royal British Legion and EFL Tournament Cup. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we did not get the win that we wanted. Although we went all weekend without losing an actual game in normal time, we got to the semi-finals and we got beat on penalties off Millwall, who went on to win the tournament.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, you can, I suppose.
The Millwall lads were cracking lads. We knew some of them already through veteran organisations and things like that.
Was two of them on the channel when we done the Millwall?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
And he watches us now.
Oh, does he? Yay.
Yes, so if you're watching, congratulations, you deserved it, but next year, we're coming for you.
Now then, Stephen, the news regarding...
Hold on.
No, well...
We're still going to talk about Sheffield. Man, can you take a bit away for a while, can you, Skyver? I saw Sheffield. I was very reserved going into the game. I can't remember what the score prediction was. I think I said 2-1. I said 2-1. I thought it was going to be a close game. If I was honest, when I did my preview, I think I said, do I sit on the fence or do I go for it? I said, I'm going to go with my heart, say 2-1. But I would have accepted a draw before kick-off. But watching the way, I mean, even though I was down there, we had a big tablet on the side of the pitch. All of us huddled round and watching it in between our games, and there was Sheffield fans on the inside of the pitch doing the same thing. Obviously, we enjoyed it more than they did. But our pressing, we're looking like a new team. Everyone's gelled together, we're playing together, we're playing for each other. The high press, the fast press, the work we're doing off the ball is clear to see. And that's what made us so dominant on Sunday. Our creativity was brilliant. I mean, twice now, I know we've only had 2 games, and twice we've scored off set pieces. What's going on there? What's going on there? It's like, we used to be horrendous at set pieces, defending them and scoring them. I know it's early days, 2 days in, 6 goals, 2 clean sheets. All I'm going to say, it's a very positive start. I'm not going to get carried away. I've seen some videos on Toctic and friggin' and things like that. Like, not Sunderland fans, by the way.
No, I know. I've seen
EFL people like from down south and in Yorkshire who do the who are doing vlogs and all that, and they get saying, "Oh, Sunderland are going to be up there and saying they're going to win it. They're going to piss the league." I'm like, right, calm down, mate.
Calm down.
And we'll take it each game as we come. And then when we're promoted by Easter, we'll celebrate that.
Then but I was really positive. It was reminiscent of the old Sunderland under Mowbray, the free flowing, like you say, the high press. But what I liked about it as well, when we lost the ball out of possession, there wasn't just one gone. It was 2 or 3, and they were in a rush to get that ball back. And it was, it was really, like you said, a joy to watch, like the whole Sunderland again. I mean,
the way I described it was when I was down there. It's like we're flying at the minute under Reggie. The first 2 games, we're flying, we're fighting for it, and we're hungry for that ball. Aye. It's like, if we haven't got the ball, we're like give like a dog with a tennis ball, give us it now.
That's exactly what I said to my boy when at the match. When we've lost the ball, if you look, everybody's asking for the ball. They all want to be on it. They all want to show what they're capable of, and it's absolutely amazing to watch. It's early days, but some fans, including me, like to get carried away.
No, really?
I'm always looking at the table like that.
He's only getting staying with on top. We're on second on goal difference. Like, calm down, mate. One thing I want to mention as well about Sunday, and obviously the start of the season, was was Mayenda. And I want to say, I said it first. I've been saying all pre-season, Mayenda is going to come good. I like the look of him last season when we got him, and now he's had a year in England or in the UK. I said this season he's going to hit the ground running, and I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I know it's only 1 game, but what a game it was.
It was. Well, to be honest, mate, against Cardiff, he should have scored then.
Yes.
Like he was, he should have hit the target, but you let him off first game of the season.
Yeah.
I said that in the preview, like in my video, you did see it, and I did see it on the review.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Review. I did see it. I said, like, I remember you saying a few times, he'll get goals. Well, he's really physical, isn't he? And he's quite fast.
He's like shit off a stick. But I'll tell you what was really positive for me to see, which doesn't happen a lot, especially nobody who ever played with a striker.
Right.
My end is second, our fourth, just after half time. Clark went bombing forward. Now normally then things like that he's going to take it himself, but my ender was bombing. He got himself in space, and he was in the box for the cutback. Now how many times last season? I don't know the answer to this, by the way, but how many times last season and the season before did we have balls going across the edge of the 6-yard box and no one was there? Now we've got an actual striker, which is bread and butter, who's been doing it since he was a kid. I know some will say he still is a kid, but you know what I mean. And he was there, got the job done, and he got man of the match off Sky. To be fair, it could have been a number of players on Sunday who got man of the match. But I'm out of him for a minute. I think 2 goals, man of the match, and his first time, actually appreciating and being on the end of the celebrations from the Sunderland fans in the stadium.
He loved it, didn't he?
He'd be going into Saturday, he'd be eyes a kite.
No, he was absolutely buzzing. I think they all will. The confidence is really high. Like you said, they're playing some good stuff. The chemistry, the team, the way they're playing as a team, it's much more improved than what we were seeing last season. So, like you say, it's early doors, but the signs are positive. And with that, Stephen, talking about strikers, we may as well move on to the scenario we've got now. We'll find ourselves in. Mendy, it looks like Sunderland have pulled out of the deal. That doesn't mean we're not going to sign him. That could just be a ploy to try and get him cheaper or to put the shits up can, really.
Well, what it is I heard yesterday that we'd improved our offer to in between 2 and 3 million euros with add-ons.
Aye.
Mendy's made it quite clear he wants to come to Sunderland, and we obviously made it clear we want him. I've seen one post saying that apparently Sunderland have turned around and said that we're just going to withdraw from it because it looks as though who we're going to talk about next, so we'll not go into that. But I've seen one post saying that we've pulled out. However, I wouldn't be so sure.
Nah, I wouldn't either. They've been trying all this long to try and get him in. I can't see them just pulling the plug right now.
But they're saying the reason why we are pulling the plug, if it is true, is because of
Wilson Isidore. Did I get that right?
No idea. Normally I'll pull him up on his pronunciation, but I've got no idea how to pronounce it myself.
Well, anyway, we're getting him apparently from Zenit Petersburg, according to their chairman.
Yeah, their chairman put a thing up this morning saying that he's on his way to Sunderland.
But I've seen him, most of his game play came from the wing, but he scored most of his goals as a centre forward.
But he got 19 goals last season and 7 assists. In the year before that, he got 16 goals and 4 assists. He's only 23. Although when I first seen a picture of him, I thought he was 36 because he's got one hell of a dash.
For a good team, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, to be fair, he was only there. I don't think he's actually played much for them. They got him. He's been on loan the last 2 seasons.
Lokomotiv Moscow, wasn't it?
Well, last season was Lokomotiv Moscow. The season before that was somebody else.
I can't remember.
But he's 23. He scored goals. Yes, it's a different league, but we're crying out for strikers. Looks as though we'll bring them on in on loan with the option to buy at the end. And like I say, I'm not so sure that this Mendy thing's been put to bed yet. I think there's someone put a post out because we've seen us linked with this Wilson Isidore. We mustn't want Mendy anymore. So I think we'll have to wait and see on that one.
But see, the thing is, regarding another thing we can talk about, Burnley themselves have signed Andres, who they got from the same club, he scored 16 goals for them, so they've got rid of him. They're not going to then let out Mendy gone without getting a replacement. And it would just be silly, wouldn't it?
Well, so, they can't have brought in a replacement now.
They have actually.
They have, yeah. They brought in another striker.
Oh, right.
But I think they're just hanging out for. They want as much money as they can. That's what it is.
Well, they might be just letting us sweat. You never know. And anyway, moving on, more news, Stephen. Jewison Benette looks like he could be potentially gone out on loan to Reading.
Now, yes, I've seen that as well. I think that's a brilliant move.
I do.
I think if you look at the wingers we've got at the club, as Julio always says, the club, he needs experience in England. And Reading, we're now in League One. I think it's a good battle in League. It'll be good for him to stretch his legs in there and get some English football experience. I don't think he's going to get much game time if he stays at Sunderland. When you've got the likes of Pavida when fit, you've got Clark, you've got Roberts, Mundell. I mean, and then there's other players who can play out wide as well. Bruson,
Watson.
Tommy Watson, but there you go.
You name it, you
So,
know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
He
So
probably wouldn't even get his cameras.
I think it'll be great for. We've got him on a long deal. We've only had him one season. I think it's a 4-year deal. We've got him with an option for another year. Go out on loan in England, Jewison. Find your feet in England. Get some competitive, consistent appearances under your belt, playing week in, week out, and then.
See how it goes,
Because we know there's a brilliant player there.
Definitely.
We know there's a brilliant player there. It just needs to come out, and obviously the longer time in England and the more game time he gets, it'll be better because he needs to be playing first team football, not just under 21s.
Well, listen, Redden, you've got a good player on your hand. Just look up the goal against Southampton when he done his 3 Maradonas and then assist. Absolutely unreal. His previous club, Aries, he went out on loan them. After 2 loan appearances, then he activated a thing where he would get transport, a house, and wages paid, and they didn't, and he complained to Sunderland, so they benched him when he complained, and they wouldn't play him again. Then he picked up a little knock and missed out on Costa Rica. So I think that's an amazing move for him.
Yeah, I do indeed. I do as well. I think there is possibly other people going to go out on loan before the end of the window. I think we're going to have a busy couple of weeks before the end of the window. Is it 2 weeks still now? Is it less than that now?
Something like that.
That's about 10 days or something. 10, 11 days. I don't know. But
We'll
see what happens. I'm on nights next week, so I might be able to go live until I start work, but we'll see.
See what happens. I don't even know what day it is or anything. But regardless, if we can, we'll be doing a live stream of that window. Now then, do you want to move on to Burnley, or is there anything else you want to talk about with Sunderland?
Hold on.
Because you're very... He's going through his notes when he left in the house again.
Burnley. What's going on with Burnley?
Right then, so we're moving on to Burnley. Burnley obviously got relegated from the Premier League, finishing 19th, conceding 78 goals in the process. What did I say wrong?
No, I've just never heard anyone say 19th.
19th. Because it's like just above Sheffield United, who finished in 20th, so it's 19th.
But, yeah.
No, I'm just having a piss. And anyway, like I said, they finished 19th. They didn't have the best of times with Vincent Kompany in the Premier League. I thought they would have, do you know, the way they steamrolled the Championship on 101 points, I thought they would have stopped up, mate.
I think what it was, and I give credit to Kompany for doing it.
What?
But it didn't work. They steamrolled the Championship.
They did.
The football they were playing was just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like I said, we've got to go back to the last time we played at the Stadium of Light. 2-0 up at half time, absolutely flying we were, and then it's as if they just flicked an on switch and then they scored 4 worldies and beat us 4-2 in the second half. And it was just like, wow, Vincent Kompany must have just thought, right, and play. And then they came out and just destroyed it. But what I liked about Burnley last season, I mean, like I said, it didn't work for them, but you've got to give them credit for trying it. It tried to get Burnley to play the same football in the Premier League as what it did in the Championship. And unfortunately, it just didn't work. Obviously, there was a lot more quality in the Premiership, but in the Premiership, you do have to adapt against certain teams, and Vincent Kompany's attitude was just like, no, I'm gone for it.
That's similar to what we're doing now. If you notice, we didn't have the most possession against Sheffield Wednesday.
Or Cardiff.
But we just controlled the game.
But last season, in every game, we had the most possession.
And done now.
Bottle with it.
Well, the tables have turned. We controlled that game. But going back on the Burnley guy, Scott Parker's brought in a few defensive players as well. Stephen, he's brought a right back. I think what was he called Lucas Perez from Santos. He's brought in left back. He's also brought in a centre half called, you might like this one, Maximum E Steve. Well, it's Esteve, but I say E Steve. Brought in him. They had him on loan, but then they've made the deal permanent.
That's probably what if anyone's from Yorkshire. Any lasses from Yorkshire when they hear me swear, E Steve. Can't say that.
They signed Mike Trezor, £18 million to play for him. They got him on loan.
If he's worth 18, then Jack Clark's worth 100.
Because they only got him on loan, he made 3 appearances.
Oh, wow.
Literally 3. I didn't know what happened there, but hopefully he probably want to crack on next season, especially if he had 18. They've let a few of their key players gone as well, though. Wilson, 29 million to Spurs.
I think there's a few more going as well. Before the end of the window, there's a few people.
Benson in it.
I'm hoping... I want that Benson.
I want him.
I want us to beat Burnley. I want the crowd to be absolutely rocking, and Benson just gone here. Just wave the team coats off and just stay here.
Stay here. He's a quality player, him like.
But you've got to look, Benson, like he's mentioned some of the players. I mean, the favourites to win the league.
100%.
They were favourites to win the league before the season even started, and then when you look at how they've started the league, you can see why. They've scored 9 goals in 2 games. They've only conceded 1. In the last game against Cardiff, where they won 5-0. They had 4 different goal scorers, technically 5, but one of them was an own goal. 4 different goal scorers, and then also in the 4-1 win against Luton, it was all different goal scorers then as well.
So everyone's chipping in.
So everyone's chipping in. I think there's Brownhill and Mendy. I could be wrong with the pronunciation there, but it was on my notes, which I forgot. They've got 2 goals each, but then all the other goals are just 1-1-1-1-1. You know what I mean?
And a few of them, Stephen, also scored goals obviously in the Premier League, which is a different kettle of fish up there. Jay Rodriguez, Lyle Foster, he scored goals, and also Brownhill has as well. So it's going to be I'm glad we're playing them now. So so we can just see where we are at.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? This is going to be the hardest team we're going to come up against this season, in my eyes, in any way.
Yeah, well, yeah, arguably, yeah. But I mean, the way I was saying, I was speaking to my mother before, and I said, what do you reckon? I sat down and I said, look, it's either going to be 0-0 or it's going to be goals galore.
Goals galore, I hope.
I said, both teams flying, but both teams are defensively tight.
Aye.
Obviously, because my Lukey boy, he's absolutely on fire. 2 goals, 1 assist and 2 clean sheets. Where's all the haters now, eh?
There's quite a few. Jesus, he's flying. Then you've got Alicia and Oliver who played really good against Sheffield Wednesday. You've got Ballard to come back.
You mentioned it in your match review. Cirkin is, in my eyes, he's the best fullback. He's the best left back in the league.
Unreal.
I've made this comment a few times. He's made of glass. He does get injured. If we keep him fit, he is just crucial. I mean,
100%.
We've done the same free kick in 2 games. We've got a goal from both of them.
Roberts assisted both of them, not, isn't it?
Well, technically no, because Roberts put the one in against Cardiff.
Cirkin.
Back across for my look.
I get it.
But then it was exactly the same move
at the Stadium of Light.
But Cirkin put it in instead of hitting the back cross goal.
I remember now.
And probably that's Michael Proctor. So we've got to give kudos to Michael Proctor. Apparently Dodds and Proctor are doing well behind the scenes again, which is where we like them to be.
Did it say that?
No, I know you would make a good mate.
You're Dodds in. Apparently you're Dodds in if you say it like that.
I'm not Dodds in. I don't want Dodds anywhere near the number 1 seat.
But what about number 2, where he is?
Well, if it keeps going like this, then yeah.
Exactly.
But we know he can do a job. He worked wonders with Mowbray.
Mm-hmm.
But then after Mowbray, it kind of went a bit sour.
But why was that? Because instead of giving him the job after the Leeds and West Brom game, they give it to Bale.
I'd still like someone else to come in. I'd still like Libri to bring in another member of a staff. So we just haven't got the same ones. I'd like to have another input. Because it's like, well, the only different input we've got is Reggie.
Well, listen, I'm going to say what he said. Dodge says, he said to Reggie that he's going to bring in, you can bring in your own staff, I'll happily, whatever. And he went, I want you here because you know the league better than me, you know the players better than me.
Yeah.
So then Dodge did go on to say that, but it doesn't mean he's not going to bring some of his own stuff in any case.
So like
there's no can do about
well, I think he got a bit sad. He done a me there and got a bit carried away. All I was mentioning was that Proctor's been working on the set pieces because Cirkin said Proctor's been doing a lot of work with us on the set pieces and it's paying off.
But Reggie mentioned it and all, didn't
he? We originally just started. I just mentioned Cirkin and how important he is.
No,
I'm scared to mention anybody else.
No, but listen, while it is what it is, and we're playing the way we are, and we're performing the way we are, and we're winning games, keeping clean sheets. Nobody can win, really, can they? If regarding transfers, etc., it's got nothing to do with them. It's got nothing to do with them. So, if we didn't get replacements and we didn't sign strikers, then by all means we're going ballistic with speaking in Kildare.
But we are, so it's all right.
Of course we are.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But right,
back to Burnley.
Burnley, I think it'll be the same team that started against Sheffield. Brown is expected to be back because he just took a knock.
But would you drop Rig?
No.
I know, but
only if he's still got Bannon in his pocket because it might slow him down.
But the thing is with me,
you can't
with Burnley the experience, you want Brown in the team.
Burnley's got a young team.
I know, but they've been in the Prem and they've got.
That doesn't matter to me. You cannot seriously drop anyone from that team.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Brown's in on the bench.
It's the headache, isn't it?
No, it's a headache. It's a good headache.
Oh, it is.
Brown's in on the bench.
Same for me.
Brown on the bench and you start the same start 11.
A through ball to Clark, then square. Oh, mate, that ball was unreal.
I mean, he got schooled. Chris Riggs schooled Barry Bannon.
Oh, he did. He
absolutely schooled him.
That's so much so his hair fell off.
I know.
It was mad.
So I think it's going to be a very tough game, but I think it's going to be the same start 11. Unless any injuries happen during the week in training, but I'd say the same start 11, and I'd agree with it.
Oh, definitely.
I'd agree with it.
But Against Sheffield Wednesday, Stephen, I was like, Jesus, there was a lot of hype regarding them. Sheffield Wednesday, everyone was saying, Jesus, they're going to stay on, the team's mint, this, that, and the other. And I went, 1-0. I'll be happy with 1-0.
People say like loads of different other people like who do videos and all that, tactic and things like that.
Right.
And they're all getting saying, a lot of people saying Sheffield didn't turn up, but Sunderland were just that good.
We did like.
So the first 5 minutes was all Sheffield.
It was.
First 10 minutes was all Sheffield, and then we just got we got our first goal. Obviously, the 12th man, the crowd came into it. We just bump. Couldn't get the ball off us. Everything, our passing, our pressing. I've got something in my eye, and it's killing me.
No, but we're meant. But Burnley, like you say, it's going to be a hard test. Very hard. Probably one of the hardest this season. For me, and anyway, they won again straight back up, like you said earlier. They've got some min players, and it's got to be a tough one. I'm gonna let you go first on this.
No, you go first because you've had a couple of weeks off, Skyman.
I'm gonna go Sunderland 2, Burnley 2.
Oh, I'm going Sunderland 2-0.
2-0, are you?
2-0.
I'd rather you win than me.
We're at home. We're full of confidence. Our young'uns are just, they look as though they're just chomping at the bit at the minute.
They are.
My ender's going to be full of confidence. Chris Riggs full of confidence. Bellingham's played class so far this season.
He has mate.
Playing in a deeper role, being box to box, which is what we wanted last season.
That Burnley done them the world of good last season.
I think Burnley, our defence and Patterson's tremendous so far this season. I think we're going to stay solid. I'm saying Sunderland 2-0.
I hope you're right. I really do. I'd happily lose, but I can just see it being a 2-2. Two evenly matched teams. This very early on in the season. Yeah. Both unbeaten in the league. You know, we've kept a clean sheet. They've conceded one, but it was against Luton, who were in the Prem as well. So, you know, I'm sticking with 2-2.
Before the game,
we're going
to be going to the Cambridge pub. Because I'm playing for the Cambridge on Saturday morning anyway. Go and get changed and go to the pub for pre-match drinks. I'm sure he'll let us know, but I'm sure Big Alexander Nielsen from the Scandinavian Viking is coming over the northeast on Friday. So if he is, we'll see you in the Cambridge on Friday before the match. Anyone else wants to pop in the Cambridge, get on the channel, by all means, pop in. We'll get you on, no bother. And obviously don't forget loosesoccer.com, who supply the channel with shirts, but we give for giveaways. And also if you use the discount code GS10, we'll give you an extra 5% off on the price that's already on the shirt on loosesoccer.com. So get on there, get your shirts, and we'll wear them.
Do you want to give a shirt away? We'll give a shirt away. I tell you what, whoever gets the score prediction right on this video, we'll give them one away, because I've still got 3 of them Vardy ones.
Well, what if 12 people get it right?
Then we'll just pick one out of the hat.
Alright, there you go. Score predictions in the comments below. Everyone who gets the correct score, we'll go in a hat, name's on, and we'll give you a free shirt.
And they commenting during the game or after the game, because we can see what time you've done it. We've had that in the past. Well, that's about it. We've covered quite everything, really, haven't we? Is there anything else we're missing?
We've probably forgot something.
We will have. He forgot his notes. He had everything written down.
But to be fair, I am going straight to work after it.
Right, hit the thumbs up.
And subscribe if you're new. Oh, well, lads!